lost
Where
so
have
long.
you been?
Man, I've been here.
Oh, I got lost.
Yeah, where have you been?
Oh, around.
Yeah.
Not around. Traveling. Florida.
Oh, you went to Florida?
Florida.
Nice. I thought you had something.
I don't know.
All right.
But I see that you're more relaxed and calmer and.
That's because he's not in the house anymore. I'm always
Yeah, no,
I'm
he's
always relaxing.
We're on page 14. Gale, 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 na. Uvros, uvros, gavivalai. Etzukat, zukat, shlomecha. Higale, gale, gale, na. Uvros, uvros, gavivalai. Etzukat, zukat, shlomecha. Higale, gale, gale, na. Uvros, uvros, gavivalai. Etzukat, zukat, shlomecha. Ay, 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 L'chun ranina l'Adonai nariya l'zorishenu nekad mafanav begoda bizmiro nariya lo gil gadol alayim nasher b'yel mechir ואנחנו היום ארבעים שנה אגוד בדור ואומר עמדויי לבבם והם לא ידעו דרכי אשר נשבעתי בימים יבואו אל מנוחתי שירו לאדוני שיר חדש שירו לאדוני כל הארץ שירו לאדוני ברכו שמו עשרו מיום ליום ישועתו צברו בגויים וכבודו בכל העמים נפלאותיו כי גדול אדוני ומולל מאוד נוראו על כל אלוהים כי כל אלוהי העמים אלילים באדוני שמיים Havul Adonai Mishbechot Amim Havul Adonai Gavod Maoz Havul Adonai Gevod Shemo Seu Mincha U'Ma'olecha Zoda Havul Adonai Vehar HaKodel Chilu Mipanav Kol Haaretz Himnu B'Goyim Adonai Malach Amtikon Tevel V'Al Dimor Yarin Amim B'Meisharim Yismechu Hashamayim V'Dagel Haaretz Yiram Hayam Lo Yalo Sadai V'Chol Asher Bo Az Yiranenu Kol Atzeya Lifnei Adonai Giva Lishbot Haaretz Lishbot Tevel V'Tzedek V'Amim V'Emunato Malach Tagel Haaretz, day 17. Shama Batisma Chazion Vatagel Avnor Yehuda Leman Mishpatecha Adonai Ki Ata Shomer nafshol chazidav me'al reshayim yatzilem or zaru ala tzadik u'lishrei lev simcha tzadikim b'Adonai v'hodu lezecher godlo mizmor shiru l'Adonai Shir Chadash Ki Nifla Hodasa Hoshia Lo Yeminot Roa Kosho Hodia Adonai Yeshuato Lehinei HaGoyim Gilatin Gato Zachar Chaso Ve'emunato Levei Yisrael Rahu Gol Haaretz El Yeshua Eloheinu Ariyu L'Adonai Kol Haaretz Yizchu V'ranenu V'zameru V'zamru L'Adonai V'chinor V'kol Zimra V'chatzot Zror V'kol Shofar Hariyu Lifnei HaMelech Adonai Yiram Hayamu La'ot Tevel V'yosheva Neharoim Chauchaf Yachad Arim Yiranenu Lifnei Adonai Kiva Lishbon Haaretz Yishbon Tevel V'Tzedek Ve'amim Meisharim Hayai Tanu Tauret and Ram Modern Eloheinu Bistachbul Arkocho Gigado Shadonai Eloheinu, page 20. Havul Adonai B'nei Halim, Havul Adonai Hod Ba'oz, Havul Adonai Kivod Shemo, Yishach Havul Adonai B'Hadrat Kodesh, Kol Adonai Alamayim El Agavod Hirim, Adonai Ba'im Rabim, Kol Adonai, Ba'koach, Kol Adonai, Behadar, Kol Adonai, Shober Arazim, Shaber Adonai, Et Arzei Halvanon, Vayarkidem Gemo Egel Lebanon, Vezirion, Kemo Kol Adonai Chotev Lavotesh, Kol Adonai Yachil Midbar, Yachil Adonai Midbar Kadesh, Kol Adonai Yechol El Ayalot, Vayechesov El Yeharod, Uvechalo, Gulo Merkavod, Gulo Homer. Adonai Lamabol Yashav, Vayeshev Adonai Melech Leolam, Adonai Oz Lehamoiten, Adonai Yevarech Et Amo Vashalom. You may be seated, page 20. Anna Bekoach Bekoach Gedulat Yemincha Yemincha Tatir Serura Kaberina Tamcha Sagavenu Darenu Nora Anna Bekoach Gedulat Yemincha Tatir Serura Tatir Serura Kaverina Reina Tamecha Sagvenu Narenu Nora Hai 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 Page 21. Lecha Dodi Likrat Gala Penei Shaban Gavela Hai Hai Lecha Dodi Likrat Gala Penei Shaban Gavela Shamor Zachor V'dibor Echad Hishme'anu El HaMiuchad Adonai Echad Ushmo Echad L'Shem Oti V'Erev L'Tila lecha dodi likra kala pene shaban gavela lecha dodi likra kala pene shaban gavela likra shaban lechu ben elcha ki mekor haberacha merosh mikedem nesucha sof ma'aseh b'machshava tchila lecha dodi likrat gala pnei shaban gavela lecha dodi likrat gala pnei shaban gavela migdash melech ir melucha kumitzei midogafecha hay rav lach shebet v'yemek havacha vehu yachamol alayichem na lecha dodi likrat gala pnei shaban gavela lecha dodi likrat gala pnei shaban gavela hinare me'afar kumi lev shebigdeni badecha me al yad ben ishai bet halach me korba hel nafshi ge'ala hay lecha dodi likrat gala pnei shaban gavela hay lecha dodi likrat gala pnei shaban gavela Shir da beri givod Adonai alayich nigla lecha dodi likrat kala pnei shaban gavela hay lo devoshi velo digalmi mari shochachi umatemi ach yechesu anye ami v'nivne da'ir al tila lecha dodi likrat kala pnei shaban gavela hay nimshi sasho sayin v'rachaku kol me valayich yasis alayich Elohayich kimsos chatan al kala lecha dodi likrat kala pnei shaban gavela hay aminu solti v'rosim yet Adonai ta'aritzi al yanish ben parsi v'nismecha v'nagila lecha dodi likrat kala pnei shaban Shalom ateret bala gam besimcha v'tzola dochemune hamsegula boichala boichala Page 23. Mizmor Shirley on my Shabbat. Od Yenun Seva Nesheni Meranani Miu Lagin Ki Ashar Adonai Tsuri Velo Latabo Adonai Malach Yehud Labesh Labesh Osita Zahar Mikolot Mayim Mayim Rabim Adirim Adirim Mishbeream Mikolot Mayim Mayim Rabim Adirim, Adirim, Mishbereya. Hadir Bamaro, Hadir Bamaro, Hadir Bamaro, Lebeid Chana V'Kodesh Adonai Leorech Yamim. This week we observe the Yartzeiton of George Pine, father of Richard Pine, Charles Goldberg, father of Shelley Goldberg Peck, Bert Spinner, brother of Anne Borofsky, Lois Krasner, mother of Caddy Krasner, Martin Druckerman, husband of Merrill Druckerman, Marcia Klebanow, mother of Jack Klebanow, William Hyman Klein, father of Rhonda Singer, Harry Barback, father of Spencer Barback, Julius Lanoyle, brother-in-law of Ginny Heron Lanoyle, Beatrice Kelber, mother of Hildy Martin, and Leon Evan, father of Freddie Siegel. May their memories and the memories of all those whom we recall be blessings. Mourner's Kaddish is on page 24. Yitgadal v'yitgadash shemei Rabbah, be'alma divra kirutei, be'amlich malchutei, b'chayechon u'b'yomechon u'b'chayei d'chol beit Yisrael, ba'gala u'b'zman kariv v'imru. Amen. Yehi shmei Rabbah mevorach le'olam u'lalmei almaya. Yitbarach v'yishtabach v'yitpa'ar v'yitromam v'yitnaseh v'yitadar v'yitaleh v'yitalal shmeid kudsha b'richu le'ela min kol birchata v'shirata tushbechata v'nechemata damiran be'alma v'imru. Amen. Yehi shlama Rabba min Shemaya V'chaim aleinu ve'al kol Yisrael v'imru. Amen. Oseh shalom b'mromav, hu ya'aseh shalom aleinu ve'al kol Yisrael v'imru. Amen. Good Shabbos. Ay, 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 ay. My visual aid. Now I have it. So this is a copy of the Babylonian Talmud, one of the tractates. This is Tractate Ketubot. And if you've never, many of you have probably seen this page before, the traditional page of the Vilna Shas. This is how the Talmud has looked more or less since printing started in about the year 1564, I think is the first printed version of the Talmud, which looked more or less like this. In the center is the Talmud, the ancient, or one of the crown jewel of ancient rabbinic literature. And on this side is Rashi's commentary, and on this, the medieval commentator. On this side is Tosafot, Rashi's figurative and literal grandchildren and students. And then there are other commentaries along the side of the page. And visually, if you've never spent some time just looking at it, it's quite extraordinary. And I mentioned this earlier this week during, I think, the Lunch and Learn, that I've been thinking a lot recently about book production, in part because, as some of you know, I have a book coming out in the fall, and it's a process. But just think for a moment about what it was like to print this page before computers and with movable type, right? Each letter is a piece, and you had to arrange it. And not only that, but you had to arrange the center section, and then there are different typography for the side section, and there are some things in bold, and all of this you actually had to arrange. And not this page, but also the next pages, and on for thousands of pages until it fills a bookshelf. And that's just the Gemara. There are many, many other books. It's really astounding and mind-boggling, I think, to really think about what that would have been like and the level of dedication and devotion it would have taken to create something like that. Now it takes a lot too. There's machines and there's printing. I don't know how it works, but before, it was really quite an extraordinary endeavor, not unlike maybe constructing the Mishkan, which is what we read about this week. It's really this extraordinarily detail-oriented endeavor with weavings and hangings and curtains and pegs, and it's astounding. And it's astounding that Jews, I think, have been so devoted to this kind of activity, not actually building buildings, but building things like this for the last 2,000 years. It's really quite astounding, and I want to share just one machloket that I discovered this week, which I'm still sort of making sense of in my head because I find it so incredible, not necessarily the content of the machloket, but the reality of it, and the fact that precious, precious ink was spilled on it, and it was printed and reprinted for 1,000 years. And the machloket is this. One of the objects that's described in the Mishkan is the choshen, which is the breastplate of the priest, and it has these inlaid jewels in it which are engraved with the different tribes of Israel, and there are these different jewels. And the Torah describes in great detail how exactly you inlay these stones into this frame, this mishbetzet, and you put them in a certain way. And like a lot of things in the Mishkan, without visual aids, which the Torah, of course, does not have, and without the objects themselves, which are lost to us, it's hard to imagine exactly how these looked and how these were made. And there's a machloket between Rashi and Ramban, two medieval commentators. One of them is around the side of the page. Ramban is an interlocutor of his who often disagrees with him sometimes. And they have a disagreement about how exactly the jewels are inlaid. Rashi describes something wherein the jewels are set inside a casing such that they are flush with the surface of the choshen. They're set inside, based on his reading of certain words in the text. And Ramban, in his commentary, it's about Rashi's commentary is a short paragraph. Ramban's commentary is a very, very long paragraph. And first he quotes Rashi's commentary, because he always quotes the person that he's going to disagree with first, which is also extraordinary, because remember, you have to write that. And ink is precious, and eventually you have to print that. And remember, someone has to move all of those letters to preserve both the thing that was written first and he's going to reject, and then the thing that he wants to say. And Ramban says, and basically the substance of this machloket is a lengthy, in-depth discussion about jewelry design. The Ramban describes, actually, that the jewels were in bezels. And if you've never heard the word bezel before, that is the thing that holds your diamond if you have a diamond ring, the pronged, and he basically describes that the jewels are set up in these fork-like structures, like a bezel. Why? Because if you set them in, as Rashi says, and this is what he finds he just has to disagree with Rashi about this. If you set them in, you don't see the full jewel. And so you don't see how beautiful, you're concealing some of the beauty. You're concealing some of the beauty. And so, remember, neither of them are making this thing. They're just thinking about it. And they're just writing about it. And all of this ink is spilled because Ramban wants you to know that once upon a time when they made this thing, they didn't conceal any of the beauty of the jewels. It was actually raised up. And I encountered this machloket earlier this week when I was studying the Parsha with a good friend of mine. And we were both sort of initially nonplussed at, what are they on about? Are they jewelers? Are they like, is this a special interest of them? Why are they doing this? And not only that, but why have Jews been reproducing and quoting these texts and poring over these texts for 1,000 years? And I think it's because this kind of, this extreme attention to detail and this conviction that very, very careful work to construct this tabernacle that we read about in the Torah, for most of Jewish history, that commitment, that passion has been transferred into creating things like this. And You know, Jewish literature is really a magnificent artifice that is complicated and wild and full of decorative flourishes and, like the Mishkan, really, really, really unending. And astoundingly complex. And it reflects, I think, this deep Jewish intuition that by engaging in this activity, we actually bring God's presence more fully into the world. And I guess the thing I encourage you to think about, I don't know if this will capture your imagination as it captures mine, but the thing I encourage you to think about, like as you sit down to dinner, maybe when you're about to close your eyes, imagine the kind of devotion it would have taken to construct the Mishkan, and then imagine the kind of devotion it would have taken to build a page of the Vilna Shas, like piece by piece by piece, for 1 page and 2 pages and 1,000 pages. And imagine it and be humbled, I guess, and be inspired that we can do that, and that we still do. We'll continue with Mariv. Does anyone want to take over for Mariv? Bakasha. Mariv is on page 28. Please rise.
You got the big this up. That works. Actually, since we're talking about the Mishkan, can we sing a little? V'hasuli mikdash v'shachanti b'tocham v'anachnu nevarech Yah me'ata ve'ad olam. Oh Lord, prepare me to be a sanctuary, pure and holy, tried and true, and in thanksgiving I'll be a living sanctuary for you. Baruch hu et Adonai HaMevorach. Baruch HaMevorach le'olam va'ed. Uma'avir yom u'mevi layla, uma'avir ben yom u'ben layla, Adonai tzvaot shemo, El Chai v'kayam, tamid yimloch aleinu le'olam va'ed. Baruch atah Adonai, ha'arim, arabim, ahavat olam, Beit Yisrael, Amcha. 29. Torah u'mitzvot, chukim u'mishpatim, otanu limadeta. Al ken Adonai Eloheinu, b'shofeinu v'kumeinu, nasiach v'chukecha, v'nismach b'divrei Toratecha, u'v'mitzvotecha le'olam va'ed. Ki hem chayenu ve'orech yameinu, ve'orech yameinu, u'bahem neged yomam v'layla, yomam v'layla. Yamatcha al tasir mimenu le'olamim, Baruch atah Adonai, ohev amo Yisrael. Page 30. Shema Yisrael.
בך בביתך ולכתך בדרך ושוק בך ובקומך וקשרתם לאות על ידך והיו לטוטפות בין עיניך וכתבתם על מזוזות ביתך ובישעריך. Adonai Elohim Emet. Page 32. ומלכותו ברצון קיבלו עליהם משה ומרים ובני ישראל וכאנו שירה בשמחה רבה ואמרו כולם מי כמוך באלים אדוני מי כמוך נהדר בקודש נורא תהילות וספלת חוטך רבניך בוקע ים לפני משה זה ליד ואמרו אדוני ימלוך לעולם ועד יא לילה 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 יא לילה 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 יא לילה לילה ונאמר כי ודאבנו את יעקב וגלו מיד חזק ממנו ברוך אתה אדוני גם ישראל אשכיבנו אדוני ושמור צאתנו ובואנו לחיים ושלום מעתה ועד עולם ופרוס עלינו סוכת שלומך ברוך אתה אדוני הפורש סוכת שלום עלינו ועל כל עמו ישראל ועל ירושלים. Page 34, please rise. ושמרו בני ישראל ילמד יברא קירוצי וימליך מלכותי בחייכון וביומכון ובחיי דכל בית ישראל בגלה ובזמן קריב אמרו אמן יהי שמי רב המבורך לעולם ולעולמי עולמיה יתברך וישתבח, ויתפאר ויתרומם ויתנשא, ויתהדר ויתעלה, ויתהלל שם בית קודשה. לאלה מן כל ברכתה ושירתה, תושבחתה ונחמתה, דמירה בעלמא. Silent Amidah on 35. Shalom Rahav al Yisrael Amcha Tasim Leolam. Shalom Rahav al Yisrael Amcha Tasim Leolam. Ki atahu melech adon lechol hashalom. Ki atahu melech לכל השלום, שלום רב על ישראל עמך, תשים לעולם. שלום רב על ישראל עמך, תשים לעולם. נברך את עמך ישראל, בכל עת ובכל שעה, בשלומך. שלום רב על ישראל עמך, תשים לעולם. שלום רב על ישראל עמך, תשים לעולם. Page 47. ויחולו השמיים והארץ וכל צבאם, ויחל אלוהים ביום השביעי מלאכתו אשר עשה, וישפוט ביום השביעי מכל מלאכתו אשר עשה. ויברך אלוהים את יום השביעי, ויקדש אותו, כי בו שבת מכל מלאכתו אשר ברא אלוהים לעשות. ברוך אתה אדוני אלוהינו ואלוהי אבותינו, אלוהי אברהם, אלוהי יצחק, אלוהי יעקב, אלוהי שרה, אלוהי רבקה, אלוהי רחל ואלוהי לאה, האל הגדול, הגיבור והנורא, אל עליון, קודש השמיים בארץ. מגן אבות בדברו, מחיי מתים במאמרו, האל הקדוש שאין כמוהו, המניח לעמו ביום שבת קודשו. כיוון רצה להניח להם, כיוון רצה להניח להם, לפניו נבוא מרב אחד, ונודה לשמוע בכל יום תמיד מהן הברכות. אל ההודעות אדון השלום מקדש Eloheinu, Eloheinu, Avotenu, Ritzeh, Vimnuchatenu, Kadeshenu, B'mitzvotecha, V'tein chelkenu, B'toratecha, Samchenu, B'tuvecha, V'samchenu, B'shuatecha, V'taher libeinu, Le'avdecha be'emet, V'hachilenu, Adonai Eloheinu, V'ahavu ratzon, Shabbat kodshecha, Yanuchu v'Yisrael, Mekadesh shemecha, Baruch atah Adonai, Mekadesh HaShabbat. Yitkara v'kara shemei Rabbav, V'yamad Yirakireteh, V'yamlik Malchuteh, V'chayechon, V'yamechon, V'chayetechol Beit Yisrael, V'agala u'b'zman karev imeru, Amen. Yehi shemei Rabbav mevorach, Le'olam olam me'od bayah. Yitbarach v'yishtabach, Yitpa'ar v'yitrama v'yitnaseh, V'yithadar v'yitaleh v'yitalal, Shmei d'Kodeshah b'rechu, Le'ela mikol bechata v'shirata, Shishbechata v'nechemata, Damiram yama v'imeru, Amen. Tikabal tzodahon avohon d'chol Yisrael, Kodam avohon d'vishmaya v'imeru, Amen. Yesh lama rabba min shemaya v'chayim alenu v'al kol Yisrael, v'imeru, Amen. Ohoseh shalom b'mromav, Hu ya'aseh shalom, alenu v'al kol Yisrael, v'imeru,
Yeah, she's on page 49.
Are you on page 49? You got it.
Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam borei b'rich hagaf.
Amen.
Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam asher kishan v'mitzvotav. Where am I? So in Hilanu zikaron aseh bereshit.
Kihu yom tehila lemikra kodesh, zecher letziat Mitzrayim. Imanu b'harta, ve'otanu kidashta, mikol ha'amim, ve'shabbat goshecha, be'ahava u'ratzon, v'naltanu.
Baruch atah Adonai mikadesh HaShabbat.
We continue with Aleinu, page 51. Aleinu l'shabeach Adon hakol, Latei gdula li'oseh bereshit, shelo asanu k'goyei ha'aratzot, ve'lo samanu k'mishkavot ha'adama, shelo sam chelkenu kahem, ve'lo aleinu k'chol hamonah, la'anachnu chorim, u'mishtachavim u'odim, lifnei melech malchei hamlachim, hakadosh baruch hu. ככתוב בתורתך, אדוני ימלוך לעולם ועד. ונאמר, והיה אדוני למלך על כל הארץ. ביום ההוא, ביום ההוא, יהיה אדוני אחד, ושמו, ושמו, ושמו malchutei, v'chayechon u'yomechon, v'chayet kol beit Yisrael, v'galav v'zman kariv imru amen. Yehi shmei rabba mevorach le'olam v'yamaya. Yitbarach v'yishtabach v'yitpa'ar v'yitromam v'yitnaseh, v'yithadar v'yithaleh v'yithalal shemei l'kudusha le'ela mikol yirchata v'shirata tushvata v'nehemata damiran v'yama v'yidru amen. Yehi shlama rabba min shemayim v'chayim aleinu v'kol Yisrael v'ru amen. Oseh shalom v'mamav hu yaseh shalom aleinu v'kol Yisrael v'ru
Amen. Good Shabbos, everyone. Yasher Koach to Naomi for Kiddush and to Lori for leading Kabbalah, to leading Mariv. Kiddush this week is being sponsored by the Schwartzes in honor of Naomi's Bat Mitzvah, which is Sim Tovu, Mazel Tovu, Mazel Tovu, Simin Tovu, Simin Tovu, Mazel Tovu, Mazel Tovu, Simin Tovu, Simin Tovu, Mazel Tovu, Mazel Tovu, Simin Tovu, Yehelanu, 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 Holy, Holy Israel, Yehelanu, Yehelanu, Holy, Holy Israel, Mazal Tov. We're always looking for Kiddush sponsors. Please contact Andrew about that. Adult Ed continues. History of Zionist Ideas, 7:30 on Tuesdays. We will meet this Tuesday, even though it's school break. I think most of the people in the class are still planning to be around, so we will meet this Tuesday. Lunch and learn on Wednesday. First Friday, March 1st. There is an early bird price if you RSVP by February 26th. Like the early bird, there's also an early dinner at 5:30 for kids, as always, and then services, and then fuller dinner for everyone else afterwards. PJC Players, March 17th, the band's visit. And Purim is coming up. March 21st is going to be the Purim celebration here at the Learning Center, but everyone is invited to that. And also the Megillah reading is Saturday night, March 23rd, 8 p.m. Hildy is taking the lead on the spiel. And so contact Hildy. Hildy is asking people. Hildy is asking people to participate in the spiel, a little short skit. So please reach out to Hildy if you're interested in that. And yeah, good Shabbos, everyone. It's great to see all of you.
וגם אין סוף לאחדותו, אין לו דמות הגוף ואין לו גוף, לא נערוך עליו קדושתו, קדמון לכל דבר אשר נברא, ראשון ואין ראשית ראשיתו, הינו אדון עולם וכל נוצר, יורה גדולתו ומלכותו, שפנו אותו נתנו אל אנשי סגולתו ותפארתו לא קם בישראל כמו שהוא נביא ומביט את אמונתו תורת אמת נתן לעמו על יד נביאו נאמן ביתו לא יחליף האל ולא ימיר דתו לעולמים לזולתו זוכר ויודע סתרנו מביט בסוף דבר בקדמתו גומר לאיש חסד כמפעלו נותן לרשע רע כרישתו ישלח כתמיד משיחנו לבדוק מחקקי ישועתו מתים מיכאל ברוב חסדו ברוך עדי עד שם קהילתו מתים מיכאל ברוב חסדו ברוך עדי עד שם קהילתו שבת שלום.
Strange. They got
Yeah.
been switched from one husband, we had a, literally, carbon paper.
Yeah.
She's gonna meet us on the club, I'm gonna be in there.
Because
I think in the old days, you got to be really, really careful. Even little things, it's a big deal.
and you put in another at number 30. And then everybody you wouldn't. I mean, you would say, you know what, maybe I don't need that footnote. I just pick, go away. And I don't even, by the time I was a kid, I remember about it. I do remember before everything had a computer. Not enough. By the time I was writing
Taking in and
what were you learning?
the land division.
You were writing.
I think of all the terrorists,
They're Americans, it's just like,
right? But, you know, it wasn't.
Like in high school.
It's all like,
Yeah.
I think so. And we had the correct type, put it over. That's all we had.
You got to
Yeah.
go, and she.
I mean, it's really.
well, my grandparents have a great grandchild on a trip.
Yeah,
So I
that's
everybody
right.
was on the trail when I was in the trail, and she's been a while. So like,
Okay, all right. Don't feel bad, but it's okay. Yeah. She got me on the
He even moved.
my legs, that's true.
You have to like, you have to like harvest.
Days was it?
The talk was first she's awesome.
You can have paid for the second year, right?
I think it was first. When was Google?
You can imagine before the printing press, you have every copy you have to, I guess, right from
Yes, before, I mean, there was time before. Would log print something, but you couldn't pretty much a year without.
the printing press. You can kind of, okay, I did one. Once I did one, I could move on.
But even that.
No, they should.
In some ways.
I don't know what you process this. No. No, but not yet. That's what I only saw this. And I was surprised at some of the names on the list, because some of them are cars than Our second homes.
That's the difference.
Second homes.
Priority.
I think with some people also, some people may have had some legitimate, problems for certain periods of time. This year, really bad. And then we just want to continue some.
That's why I think it's. Anyways, those are the things I find.